Let's try this again, guys. All right. What does this say now? Okay. I apologize for being late. I have a really good excuse, I promise you. I do not have numbers for that same reason, but I do have all kinds of fundraising stuff to share with you. So, the reason I do not have numbers is because my very first sorry about that. My brother and his wife had their very first baby today. And so I was up at the hospital tonight visiting with a little baby. She's adorable. And so that is why I do not have numbers. Okay. But we're not going to worry about that because we're going to talk about fundraising today. Fundraisers is one of my top questions that I always get, especially when I'm doing prospecting and talking to people about joining our team. People always ask about fundraisers, especially local people who have participated in one of my fundraisers in one way or another. Now, fundraisers do not have to be local. You can definitely do fundraisers for out of your local area. Okay, so I do two different types of fundraisers. The first type that we're going to talk about is a cent circle fundraiser. The second type that we're going to talk about is a regular full catalog fundraiser. You guys, the thing about fundraisers is there's lots of little pieces, okay, that go together to make a successful fundraiser. You obviously need to find a group or team or church or even an individual that needs some cash. Okay, so that part's easy. Everybody needs some cash, right? Once you have somebody who's agreed to do it, you need to do some prep work. And then the prep work is going to be including gathering your materials and getting your materials ready to pass on to customers. So for a cent circle fundraiser, it's super easy. This is why I have been pushing these. Not only are they super easy, but they are the best way to earn money, okay? Because I'm going to show you how they earn extra money. So this is a PDF file that was created by Dan Greeley, Director Dan's son. And I believe this file's in the pin post. If you go to look for it and cannot find it, please let me know because I will get the file for you. But basically, it is a very professional and sleek looking form. It says fundraising order form with a picture of our cent circles. It lists all the cents that the people have to choose from, as well as buddy clips, because there's buddy clips in this fundraiser as well. There's a spot down here for your information, participant name, organization, and then on the back, there's descriptions of all the cents. This is one of the biggest things I had trouble with on my first fundraiser. People are like, well, what does a clean breeze smell like? What does a skinny dipping smell like? And so there's the descriptions right on the back, as well as descriptions on the buddy clips, okay? So this is super, super easy. You are going to contact your local printer, okay? Here in Holden, I use a Rustic Print Shop. I called around to many different places. They were able to get this done quickly for me and for the best price. So I recommend them. There's many other printers. You could use your own personal printer at home. They just did an excellent job with this. So we have, sorry, I cornered it, didn't I? So we have this. You get it professionally printed on a letter, legal size piece of paper. Now, how this works is you give this paper to each person that's participating in the fundraiser, okay? So for the particular fundraiser that I did, they took 50 sheets, okay? So I had 50 or more of these printed up. Then each one of those players took this around and they sold not individual cent circles. They sold 6 packs of cent circles. Okay, so our 6-pack, like buy 5, get 1 free, 6-pack. So the person, the customer, puts their name here. They pick 6 cents, or if they're going to buy 2 or 3 or whatever packages, they can pick whatever, 12 cents or 18 cents or whatever. They fill out how many ever of each of these cents they want. They put a total of how many packages they've ordered. Then if they've ordered a buddy clip, they put that information here. Their total paid. All this information is right on here. Super easy. And then once they are done selling to all their friends and family, there is right down here. This makes it so easy for you. They are to write a total down here. Total packages sold. Total buddy clips sold individually. Lulu the Lamb. How many of Pep did they sell? Blah, 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 blah. And then how much they paid total. So down here, they should have their name, their organizational, make checks payable to. That's for you to fill out. Or if you do some sort of presentation, once you've done, like when you're handing these out, you could say checks are made payable to either you or the group that you're doing this for. And phone number, that was for their phone number, just in case there's any issues. Somebody only ordered 5 cent circles instead of 6. Somebody ordered 7 instead of 6, whatever you might need to get a hold of them from. All right, here's the money deal. Let's talk about the money. I'm going to talk about that piece in a minute. Let's talk about the money. All cent circle packages come with 6 cent circles and are sold for $20 each. All Scentsy Buddy Clips are $20 each, including sales tax and shipping. So this is super important down here that this is put on here. And I will tell you why, okay? When you go to put this in, the reason that you're able to give them, I give 40%, okay? We only ever, well, I shouldn't say that, but on your PRV, you only ever make up to 30%, okay? But I'm able to give 40% on this because of that price point, okay? A Cent Circle 6-pack costs $15. Plus shipping, you're not going to pay shipping. You're going to put this in as a party, right? So you're not going to actually pay shipping. Plus shipping, they're paying the shipping, but that shipping is actually going to go right back into the cause. The tax, same idea. You can actually contact Scentsy and get tax exempt. It requires some paperwork. I honestly never do that, but you could. I always just charge the sales tax, or in this case, it is grandfathered into this. So basically, you're paying $15 plus the tax, and you can kind of use the free stuff to kind of offset the tax. So maybe put one of the cent circles in for a free item or something. Whatever. You'll figure it out so that it works out. So let's say, just to make numbers easy, because I'm not good with math, let's say you sell 5. Your group, that would be such a low number. Actually, no, let's say 10. Your group sells 10 packages, okay? So they're handing you $200. That actually would not work. Hold on a second. Let me figure this out in my head really quickly. So they're going to, okay, let's say they sold $500 total, which would be 25 packages. 50 packages? I'm so confused. $20, that is 5 packages per $100. So 25. They sold 25 packages. So 25 cent circles or 20 cent circle packages and 5 cent buddy clips. Okay, they're handing you $500 with their orders. Okay, so you're going to put this order in for 25 cent circle packages. And let me just really quickly do some math on a calculator this time. So 25 cent circle packages times $15 means their total is going to come to $375 plus tax. We're not going to worry about that for this example, okay? So you're in your workstation, you're putting in all your scent circles and all your buddy clips, and your total comes to $375. Well, they just handed you $500. So right off the bat, you're going to be able to, you have $125 in your hand that's going back to the cause. Plus, you're going to donate your commission. Now, that is how a fundraiser works, okay? You basically are donating your commission. It's a tax write-off because it's a donation. You are donating your commission to the cause. So now you've handed them $125 and your commission together. So on $375, let's just say, so you can decide. You don't have to give them your full 20 or 25% or full 30%, okay? I actually stagger mine. So I tell my fundraising people, if you earn $0 to $2,000 or $0 to $1,999, you earn 20%. If you earn $2,000 or more, then you earn 25%. And the reason for that is I take 5% to cover my materials because I'm in the hole now, right? I've printed these up. I'm going to show you about another piece of paper that needs to be printed up to go with this. So now I've kind of utilized some of that profit, right? So that's what that other 5% is for. Now, if I'm putting in a $2,000 party, I'm going to earn 30%. So they would get 25. If I am putting in a regular order, I'm going to earn 25% off of that, so they're getting 20. Now, if you're essential consultant, your numbers are a little bit different, so you need to figure that out. Figure what you're willing to donate. Your time is worth some money too. Don't forget that because, again, like you're putting a lot of time into this. You're going to put a lot of time into sorting these orders. You're putting time and effort into the learning how to do this, so you need to remember that that costs some money too. So, going back to the numbers here, 375 was the party total. And so if you're giving them 20% of that, that's another $75. So you're donating $200 out of that $500 total, and that's about 40%. Okay. It's right around there. I'm not really good with math at all, guys, at all. So $200, I did that math wrong, but that's right around 40%. Okay. So it is, I believe it breaks down to, and don't quote me on this, but I believe it breaks down to they're getting $8 per 6-pack sold. That's really good odds. Now, I also attached one of these. This is a full page of these. This is actually 4 different ones. So I cut these and staple one to the front of that piece of paper. And it's just a note to them, letting them know, it says Scent Circle fundraisers are easy. There's only a few things to know. Scentsy scent circles are perfect for the car, locker, closet, and anywhere else you need a burst of fragrance. Buddy clips, clip onto backpacks, and so much more. Each clip is filled with scent beads and its own fragrance. Circles are sold in packs of 6. Make sure your customer picks 6 scents. Checks can be made payable to Katie Gilmore. So that's how I took care of that payable thing, that checks payable piece at the bottom, is I put that information in here. Checks can be made payable to Katie Gilmore. All orders and money must be returned on or before June 3rd. This is important. They need to know when it'll come. And then this is important too. Orders will be returned to you ready for delivery by June 17th, okay? Because otherwise you're going to have people calling you and messaging you and faxing you and emailing you and sending you signals asking you when their order is going to be in. So if you have it on here, it eliminates some of that, probably not all of it. So this right now is my favorite type of fundraiser to do. Okay, it's super easy. It makes the person, makes the company or group or team or whatever a whole lot more money than if you were to do a full catalog fundraiser. Now, that being said, let's talk about full catalog fundraisers because those can be very profitable as well. And some people always ask me, when I do the circle fundraisers, they always ask me if they can order out of the catalog. So what I tell them is I will get them a link, a party link, just like you would any other party. and they can order off of that if they'd like something else, okay? Which means A, they're gonna pay shipping on it, and B, I make sure to tell them that they are going to earn, they will not earn 40% on online orders. They will only earn 20% or 25%, depending on the party orders, but between 20 and 25% on the online orders, because that's what you'll be getting paid as far as PRV goes. I also have a letter that I send out when somebody is interested in a fundraiser. I have an email that I've already written up that explains to them basically what is included. It's important to tell people that there's no cost to them for the materials, unless you're going to charge them for the materials. I'm not really sure how that would work with compliance. I think I would just not do that, to be very honest, but you could look into it. But some fundraisers will charge for materials, so that's kind of like an edge up. It goes through all kinds of things. If you're interested in that email, comment down below with your email and let me know that you'd like it, and I will send it to you so that you can see it. Now, let's talk about full catalog fundraisers. I cannot find my envelope that I used for this. Oh, you know what? It was right under the thing that I had. Oh man, I have got so many things to show you. Okay, yay, okay. Perfect, I'm so glad I just found some really awesome stuff to show you. So, this is the envelope that I use. You can get these right out of the family store. It is called a fundraising envelope. Now, there is one thing that I do not like on this, and I have not found it to be a problem though. I was a little bit worried about that. There's all these things on the back, okay? People don't read directions. That's probably a benefit of this time. Talks about calculating sales tax, order forms, and then number 3 says, this is what I don't like about this, please leave the shipping field blank and inform customers that shipping costs may apply and will be communicated at time of delivery. That is not true, okay? Unless you expect this to be super small, then that could be true, but there's not a shipping cost associated with this because you will hit over $200 you'll be putting in a party. There was a time when I had blocked that out. That might be out of compliance. I don't know. It was my own fundraiser, so I did it. I blocked that out on them because I didn't want people confused. And then there's been times where, like, after that, I just left it because I was like, you know what? I was doing a lot of these. I have done fundraisers where I've made up 450 of these packets. I've done fundraisers where I've made up 25. There's all different kind of fundraising needs. But my point is to black out 25 of those, not a big deal. To black out 450 of those, that's a little bit more of a big deal. So my fundraiser includes one of these. There's just spots on here for them to include customer name, blah, blah, blah. Now, on the front of this, I take one of these stickers. These are Avery Labels, number 8160. I print them right on my printer. You're going to go to avery.com. If you have not used avery.com before, it's super easy to use, and I love it. I print stuff off of there constantly. It saves your stuff right on there. You can reprint stuff. So if I want more of these, I just go onto my account, my avery.com account, print more out. Print as many as I want. Avery Labels are super cheap on Amazon. They're on Prime. There is just nothing bad to say about these things. So Avery Label 8160, and all this says on it, you see I put a picture of a warmer. It says, Scentsy Fundraiser with Katie Gilmore, independent Scentsy consultant. Questions, call or text my phone number. Please make checks payable to Katie Gilmore. I stick that on the top there because look, it's looking for organization name, student name, and then it's looking for a bunch of information from you. So I stick one of these on each one. Then I don't have to print anything. So now we've got the envelope with a sticker on it. And inside this envelope, now, also it's important to know, you can get plain white envelopes like this. I got these at Office Depot, I think, online. They shipped them to me in 2 days, and I got I think I got over 1,000 of them, and the price was really decent. And they had coupons. So you can use those and decorate the front of them however you want, put stickers on them or whatever. Again, to do 25 of those envelopes would not be too bad, but to do 450 of them was a little bit, was intimidating, and it was a little bit, I guess it wasn't unfeasible. I did do it one time, but I wouldn't do it again. So in that envelope, you are going to put this sheet right here I shouldn't say you're going to, but if you want to, you're going to put this sheet right here. And this just says, blah, blah, blah has chosen Scentsy wickless candles for your fundraiser. Scentsy products are simple, beautiful, and have no wick, no flame, no soot, and no toxins, proving a safe alternative to candles. How to get started. First, you know more people than you think. Use the spaces below to write down names that pop into your head for each category. You'll be surprised at how many names you come up with. These people will support you in your fundraising efforts, and it's a spot for family, neighbors, sports, teams and clubs, parents and coworkers, church groups, and friends. Included in this packet are, this one says Scentsy's Fall Winter 2016 catalog, because this is obviously old. I just found it in my drawer. That's another thing. You're going to put a catalog in there. Now, if you're doing a small fundraiser and you want to put catalogs, like a full regular catalog in there, that's fine. If you're doing a very large fundraiser, I highly, highly, highly suggest getting showcase brochures. They have all of our items in the showcase, but look how thin this is. It's a full sheet. All of our items are laid out in it, and it's just so much easier for a fundraiser. In a catalog, people like to flip through this and look through it, see all the pictures when they're having a party or, you know, when they're requesting a catalog. But when people are doing fundraising, they want to flip through, see what's available, pick something, and be done with it. Monthly specials flyer, again, depending on the size of the fundraiser. This particular fundraiser was to about 25, well, actually, I think it was about 50 people. So this fundraiser, it was feasible to put a flyer in there. 450 people, not so much. A free sample for you to use. Again, on a bigger fundraiser, you wouldn't include that. I stapled the staples to the front of it, and guess what? That not only set me apart from other fundraisers, but that actually booked me an additional fundraiser in the future, because somebody was just so impressed that there was a sample there to sell. So it's like something that barely cost anything. I already had samples made up, but really made me money in the long run. And then order forms. Feel free to make copies or contact me for more order forms. I'm going to show you the order form that I use in just a minute. Now, this one particular one, I have changed this up tons of times, but this particular one says top sellers who sell $250 or more before tax will receive $25 in free product. Please fill out an order form with your free items plus payment for any amount over. Sellers who sell $500 or more before tax get a free personalized cheer bow and the $25 product credit. Orders must be sent back by Thursday, December 1st. Friends from afar can order from blah, blah, blah. And it says, my website, it says, make sure they join the All-Star Cheering Fundraiser on my website. To get credit for the order, just write the customer's name at the top of one of your order forms. Checks can be made out to Katie Gilmore. Making money with Scentsy is easy. All you have to do is sell, sell, sell. Okay, so this top sellers thing, guess what? That really works. And all you're doing, okay, is somebody who sells $250 is getting $25 in product credit. How are you paying for that? It's the free product that they were already getting, okay? So if you have 10 orders come in and 8 of them are $100 orders and then 2 of them are $250 orders, guess what? You're still getting the free product on that other $800, okay? And then that $500, you're giving away the $25 in product credit, but you're actually getting more than that in product credit because you're actually getting 15% and not 10% in product credit. So you're still getting tons of free product. Many, many, many times people ask me, why is it beneficial to me to do a fundraiser? And I'm going to tell you right now, there's lots of benefits doing fundraiser. First of all, it's really good PR, okay? You are your own business. You need to represent yourself, right? So when you're doing fundraisers and giving money to your community, giving money back, hello, that's awesome personal relations, right? Then on top of that, you're going to get all that free and half price product, okay? Many of my first events were funded with product from fundraisers, okay? So not so much now because that's obviously like filtered out, but a lot of new fundraisers have kept my product full so that I have all that product for when when I do a, when I have a raffle basket to fill, or when I need to show some product in a live, or when I need product for a vendor event. So that's a great way to stock up because it's free stuff. So you're going to make some money back on that stuff, assuming that you sell it, correct? And so it's beneficial to you that way. And then it's beneficial to get your name out there, okay? If you're sending out, even if those people don't sell, if you are sending out 100 packets, it's 100 people that are seeing your name and seeing your product, okay? Some of those people are going to toss your catalog on their dining room table, and they're not going to find it until 3 years later when they clean that dining room table off. But there's going to be another 99 that are going to look at this, see your name, see your products, want to order something. You're going to book parties off of that. You're going to have a bunch of follow-up information, emails, all kinds of information that people give you so that you can continue to contact them long after the fundraiser has ended. You're going to sell additional products. People sign up for your emails, and then your products are going to be sent to them through email, and then they're going to order stuff through your email because they saw it and needed it. So there's a whole butterfly effect that goes with doing a fundraiser. Is it a lot of work? Yes. Does it take planning and time? Yes, it definitely does. Is it worth it in the end? It really, really is. So I hope this answered a lot of your questions. If you have more questions, please post them down below. Assuming that no more babies are born into my family, there's not going to be, but assuming there's no more babies born into my family, I will have numbers for us next week. We are going to have a fire at my house on Friday night for our team meeting. So I hope to see all of you local people there. And if not, I will see you next Tuesday night on live. I'll see y'all later.